We're back again, this time with Logan. A serious film. Logan.
The Wolverine.
Not the Wolverine. That was the last one. Doesn't count. This is Logan.
This is not Logan's Run then.
No, just Logan. Yeah. Anyway. Directed by the guy that did Walk the Line, who also did Girl Interrupted, which is won an Oscar, or we don't write one Oscar, was it?
No, we don't write it. And Julia. What was the name?
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie, yeah. And did Copland and a few other things.
Yeah, Copland with the Sylvester Stallone.
And he also did do the Wolverine, unfortunately.
Yeah, which was a bit of a weird project. Other people were going to take it on, but he ended up taking it on eventually, even though Aronofsky wanted to do it as well. But yeah, that didn't
That would
work
have been
out.
a good X-Men to watch Aronofsky one.
That would have been really screwed up. I don't know what that would have been like.
It would have been like the way they never give someone that out a superhero movie again. They've learned their lesson from Ang Lee.
Less from Ang Lee.
Yeah,
What are you trying to say?
I mean, it was
Didn't
good, but it wasn't.
It wasn't what they were wanted.
It
Not
wasn't
what,
to the formula. It's too avant-garde.
Nowadays, Marvel's got their stuff together. They know what they're doing and whatnot. But this is by Fox, who basically hasn't really done much in the way of
It's about
greatness.
Who?
Movies produced by Fox.
Oh, I thought when the director was Fox. No, his director is James Mangold,
Yeah.
and the writer is Scott Frank, who goes back all the way back, like Get Shorty days.
Yeah.
But he did write the Wolverine as well, unfortunately.
Which wasn't that bad compared to... Did the Wolverine Origins?
No, just
No.
the Wolverine.
Well, there we are then. Wolverine Origins is a mess. This is R-rated, or in this case, in the UK, it's only 15. It doesn't even hit that 18 mark. Certificate. Basically, Logan, which is now... It's Wolverine and Patrick Stewart, who plays Professor X, who are
Charles
basically
Xavier.
who have now gotten old. It's been God knows how long. It's 2029. That's the year. Doesn't really go into any concepts of what happened or what the world's like. All we know is mutants are all gone. There's no new mutants, and the only ones left really are Charles Xavier and Logan and the guy who looks like Nosferatu, who's playing
Taliban.
by Stephen
Merchant, Taliban.
Caliban.
Caliban.
Yeah.
Stephen Merchant. Who's perfect for that role because he's tall.
There's a bit of humour from him now and again, but this film literally
Not
doesn't
much.
have any major humour in any kind of way. Has a little bit of humour from Patrick Stewart and and Hugh Jackman. They both are the main humour in this entire thing. Basically, they're the main cast compared to all the rest.
So the premise is that we first see Logan sleeping. He's a bit of a drunk. He's a limo driver, and some hombres.
Some
Yeah,
Mexicans basically
trying
trying to do him over.
take his
Wheels.
rims.
Not only does that establish that he's able to drink, because before he wasn't able to drink, because every time he drank, it wouldn't have much of an effect because he'd heal too fast, so he never really got properly drunk. So he just do cigars mostly. And this movie, you can see that he doesn't heal very fast. He's got loads of scars on him. And he can actually drink now. He's become more of an alcoholic because now he can drink. He's become an alcoholic. And also, you can establish that the mutants are all pretty much gone. Nobody really talks about them anymore. So when his knives come out and stuff, it's a bit like, oh, what the heck? You know, one of those things.
His MOT's gone, and it's the last of the Mohicans.
So got Charles Xavier, who is now 90 odd, got some kind of dementia, and gets fits now and again that could potentially be like a nuclear weapon, almost killing everybody every time he has a fit.
But he can't stop swearing.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe
that's the other thing.
Charles
Yeah.
Xavier is swearing. That's the you know.
That was a bit of
That's
a
the nuance of
surprise,
it.
yeah. Which is basically, they pretty much straight away, as soon as Logan wakes up, as soon as Hugh Jackman wakes up, he swears, which kind of like, there we are. He swears, gets up, and starts killing people. shows a bit of blood, so you know where this is going. You know it's an adult film, and it's not just an X-Men film. It feels less of an X-Men film and more of a gritty film this time. It's more, and
It's like Sideways meets X-Men.
it is a road movie.
It's a road movie.
And a little bit later on, we get established that besides him being a limo driver, which is also we get a brief nudity in that as well, some breastises exposed. That was out of the blue. I didn't expect that either. He's just basically doing limo driving, making cash, and going about his business as usual.
But not enough.
And obviously, by what he's doing, you can tell he's coughing all the time, coughing up blood. He's also dying as well. So that's that's setting up the entire story. And then we come to the point where, as you can see in the trailers, a girl turns up, and she's got the same kind of powers as he does in a way. Same, yeah. Claws, healing powers, whatever, the whole shebang. And that's where we start off with this kind of a road movie, but I think the director pretty much thought it was a western, because he even had one point where Patrick Stewart's sitting in the hotel watching, was it Shane?
I think it was Shane.
Yeah.
Old,
and it just showed that this is more of a western in a way. That's why you got a lot of they're in the outback.
They go to a casino and they stay in a swanky hotel, and I for a minute thought, why have they gone to Las Vegas that quick? Why have they gone that way down around to North Dakota? But it's a casino in Oklahoma City. They are going the right way. Villain's not memorable. There's a chap called Pierce, isn't there, or something?
Pierce, played by was it Boyd Holbrook, I think, yeah.
It's not really a villainy name, is it, Pierce?
No, but he's playing what they call them Reavers, which are people who are basically I don't know what they are in the comic books, but they kind of all of them have like a robotic arm, basically.
A bit like the Terminator.
And they go around hunting still mutants or whatever, and bringing them basically straddling mutants or whatever they are.
He doesn't have that many skills. The only skill he has is not getting shot at.
Yeah.
Not dying. Everybody else dies.
He doesn't got any special powers or anything. He's just really good at avoiding bullets. Without actually avoiding many bullets.
Yeah, he's just in the background. A bit of like a general in a war. Richard E. Grant is like the scientist who comes in a bit later on. About an hour into it. Who's the real...
I am the villain. I'm making sure, and I'm British, and you know it.
Yes, I'm British. Remember, my father was a scientist, and I am a scientist.
And that's why I'm evil.
I'm evil, Logan.
And I
need to introduce myself.
I love a lot of children, and this little girl we need back because she's a bit of a mutant, and I've got problems. Instead of blatantly telling you what's going on in the future, what's going on in 2029, you have those cargo, which is basically on the highway, or as they call it here, the motorway, where they're being automated and driven, and nobody's actually driving them. So when it comes to stock or anything else, it's a machine doing all the work. You don't need actual big lorry drivers or truck drivers to actually transport things.
People losing their jobs.
You know what?
Jobs.
Took my job.
Trump says jobs. We're gonna get some real proper jobs.
And that is kind of what's happening at the minute in a way. Become driverless cars and whatnot coming along. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually does happen. So it does give a bit of a glimpse of the future, but nothing stupidly radical.
Everybody's trying to hustle. Logan's, like I said, he's in a twilight time of his year. Charles Xavier, Taliban's not helping because he gets sunstroke all the time. Caliban. And it's just, it was quite a good take, I guess. Superheroes in mundane situations, but then a little bit more, serious. Kind of, well, the sort of superheroes that you thought that all the X-Men movies were normally PG and 12, and this is kind of like trying to slowly get into that.
Mainly because of Deadpool, I guess. Fox's other thing was Deadpool, and that was an R-rated thing, and it got big, and everybody loved it. And this wasn't a film that's got loads of humor like Deadpool has. It's just sometimes shockingly violent. Out of the blue, has a lot of swearing in it. and it's pretty gritty with everything. They even got points where what's the main girl's name? I think her name is Laura.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Child.
I knew when it got gritty when she got harpooned, a child getting harpooned.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, never seen that before.
Yeah.
Actually, violence on a kid in a film
Yeah.
like that, especially, and that kind of shows they're going for more of an adult feel.
Thank God she can take it. She's like a superhero.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been a completely different movie.
We've had adult comic, or graphic novels before, like Watchmen and all this other stuff. I remember me and you having a conversation some time ago about imagine if they made an 18 certificate or R-rated Batman.
Yeah,
that would be like awesome.
We kind of did, I guess, with DC and Superman versus Batman.
No, I think they try to make an actual 18 film.
No, I mean they got an extended cut, which is their version of R-rated, where when Batman throws somebody, he hits a wall. Yeah. This time he hits a wall. There's a bit of blood splatter, which makes Batman a killer, which I thought was ridiculous. But in this actually truly is some grit, some adult situations and stuff, and like.
I mean, it's like Batman Begins was only a couple of shots away from being R-rated.
Yeah.
Especially when the panic smoke comes and people are tearing themselves apart.
Yeah, if that was more graphic.
If that was more graphic, then you would say, "Wow, 18."
But unlike DC, who's basically to them dark is at the minute and turn the lights down or doing a different color balance.
Or
this is actually
someone just wearing
dark.
shades, black shades.
Yeah, and that was it. It's dark. Why?
More kind of better performance as Logan / Wolverine.
Yeah,
than he's had for a while. Even though he's bloody been doing this for like 17 years. Many, yeah. Wow. X-Men 1 was 2000. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I went to the cinema and watched that.
2000. So it's the second decade of Logan. So he must get tired of the character.
But he said this is going to be his last one anyway, and they're sending it off. So, and he's done a pretty good job of it as well. They've really amped it all up. Mainly it's about the violence in a way more than what's actually going on plot wise. They're kind of hinting at the future of mutants will be children, I guess. But
I mean, they shot it. I mean, they shot it really nice scenery. Kept it kind of like the middle America, with shooting in Oklahoma and kind of going to North Dakota and stuff. They're just not your normal settings, not your normal. A lot of cornfields and all that kind of stuff. I think a lot of people are gonna like this. Some people might think it's a bit odd.
I think some people can be shocked when they first see it because even though they're used to violence and whatnot, I don't think they really expect it from this at all, especially from Hugh Jackman, especially like this. This is going to be kind of out of the blue. So, but you do get a bit desensitized to the violence.
It becomes boring. The same shots. One person's going to have one in his head. Other one's going to have.
Yeah, after a while, you end up.
You know what shots they're going to be.
It's not even that. It's we've seen enough stabbings in the head. Okay, he slashes a lot. Yep, but after a while, it just becomes. You get used to it. You actually get used to it. But I expected the only thing I missed about this film, which I was hoping it would have more decapitations and more limbs flying off. They didn't have enough of that. There's only a bit at the start.
That would make it proper 18, innit?
Yeah, that not just 18, but that'll make it proper hardcore.
Yeah, they wouldn't have that.
Even though I did have I think it's 130 million on the budget was.
Wow.
Yeah, for something that's not a PG, and it's a big budget, and it's got a lot of special effects, so it's just kind of quite surprising. So I'm hoping this does well because that way, you have other people have the superhero films and not just.
It's in a rot on it, superhero movies. I don't like them. Recently, I was like, oh, do we have to watch a superhero movie? But this is a bit different. So they need to freshen it up, man. They've had, say, 20 years of same old. All right, it's just nowadays. It's just like, all right, this actor, this famous actor's going to be in it. He's got his mortgage paid off. Then, oh, he's going to play the bad guy. Oh, he's going to play the computer guy. All right. Then now you just wanted something a bit fresh. But I like Patrick Stewart's performance as well. I thought he just excelled and he's just brilliant. Top of his game.
The relationship between Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart was really good.
Yeah, there was a good chemistry. It felt like a nice bonding father-son relationship.
Yeah, because now he's looking after him, which is really, that was really good, really well done.
Yeah, and I mean, it's I would say it's well. I mean, after the Wolverine, after that disaster,
yeah,
I don't want to look at Logan, but it's kind of it brought him back into the into the mel with all superheroes, and they made it a bit more cut above now the normal nonsense. Civil War going on and all that nonsense.
Well, even though Civil War was pretty good,
it was all right.
Yeah, it was good.
Winter Soldier's still the best.
Yeah, Winter Soldier's still the best. But there's one standout sequence, which is the airport sequence, which was awesome. Yeah. And this doesn't quite have the set pieces like other Marvel films or superhero films do, but it does have a hell of a lot of violence, and it's quite long actually. Thinking about it, it's a bit too long probably.
Yeah, it's a bit too long, but I think it's supposed to feel like it's a road movie. The kid is crazy as well.
Yeah,
she kicks ass.
I think there should have been a little bit more to the kid, the relationship between that, but more focused on Patrick Stewart and Wolverine's character.
Yeah, it's weird because I felt that concern for a kid being in so much in the midst of violence since what's her name from Kick-Ass.
Chloe.
Yeah,
something.
yeah. But what was the name of Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
Girl
from that.
Yeah. So she was
Hit Girl.
That was it. She was she was more funny and sort of acts of violence that done by a child.
Yeah.
I was kind of like they've added this part to it now, with the child being crazy, the children just being ruthless.
This generation,
yeah.
I'm hoping this does well because be more movies like this. We're trying to approach superhero genre with more adult themes and not just
cartoon violence.
Cartoon themes and no consequences to somebody gets hit or anything like that. And this one actually approaches it more like, yes, when you get hit, you really do get hit, and there are consequences to people dying, and there are consequences to all the actions you do, either it be through yourself or your own actions. I think it's still a very good movie. I'll still give it very good. Personally, I like the way it's done. I enjoyed it, and it was better than a couple of films I've seen recently.
I would give it good, just bordering very good. But just didn't have that little bit of extra, a little bit too long. But I know it was a road movie, but they should have just tightened it up a bit. But overall, I don't think you can beat The Wolf.
I think it beat First Class at the minute.
I wouldn't say it's that good.
No, that was excellent.
That's the pinnacle of X-Men movies.
That was Let's Talk Shorts Night Reviews. And please hit the like button or subscribe, or just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye. You just watched Let's Talk Shorts Night Reviews. Either hit the like button or the hate button. Just don't ignore us, or leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you want more content or not, or whatever. Either way, leave a comment down below. Thank you.